Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. Let's just jump right in. Let's go. We're gonna go into the Jiren fight. A lot of people really didn't enjoy these fights too much. You know, like a bunch of the 10th anniversary fights. Because they can last a little long, right? So the structure of these fights is long and tedious, right? As we just kind of like, you know, slowly going through against these bosses, and then it gets nasty once we get to the Jiren phases, right? So I think what I'm gonna do here is I'm just gonna do what I usually do with these videos, and that's I'm just gonna skip around to quickly get to the Jiren portion of the video. But the main thing I want to show in this video is actually the blue Vegeto active skill, because the blue Vegeto active skill will permanently here, all like nothing like super important is going on right now. We're just attacking Bergamo, right? The blue Vegeto active skill right here permanently gets 20% attack and defense, right? For active skill buff, huge. And then we'll be able to permanently dodge for the rest of the fight, which will be awesome against the Jiren, who has dodge canceling. Alright guys, let's just go ahead and we'll show, like, I think, I'll probably do it the same way I usually do in here, is that we'll just get a rotation of the showcase character, against each of the phases, and then we'll just quickly get to the Jiren portion. I mean, I'm looking for it. Now, remember, we brought Tech Super Vegeto here, but I'm probably, my plan is to just use all of Tech Super Vegeto and probably AGL Gogeta's power, too, against Int Jiren. Just blow Int Jiren the fuck up, right? Get past him, and then we'll, you know, because the point is, I want to use the Vegeto Blue active skill when we're going up against, you know, the Vegeto Blue active skill, so we can have dodge canceling, right? Alright, well, there we go. Now, my blues are going to go ahead and arrive right here. And then after this, we'll just skip to our next rotation against Kefla. Well, actually, I am going to play the exchange animation. The Vegeta and Goku exchange animation. So, I'll do this. Yeah, I mean, we only need to... Yep, we'll hit that right there. That'll be better. That way, Tech Vegeto can get all these type orbs right there. Perfect. All right. Yep. Okay, so we'll play this turn. Remember, like, Kale, Bergamo, and Kefla can't do anything. They're babies. They're baby bosses. So the blues, right, are designed to do battle in the Global Dokkan Celebration Special Battle. So, not really too challenging. Alright, pretty good. Remember, Goku is stacking attack on his 18 key, by the way. Alright, cool. So we'll just get the exchange animation in, and then we'll come back against Kefla. Alright, cool. So, there are the blues transformation. Remember, we're going to want to be well aware of what's going to happen with Jiren. So, floating Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, definitely one of the smartest things we could do. One thing that's really good about the blues here, remember, like, Goku and Vegeta, or Blue Goku doesn't lose anything, right? Because they don't, when they create these characters, I mean, they don't want to just give them everything for free, right? So Blue Goku, he doesn't have, like, turn restrictions he's dealing with. Instead, he has category restrictions, right? Typically, we're going to see characters, like, they're going to have restrictions. Otherwise, they're just all perfect in every way. And then it's harder to power creep characters, and then things get even more toxic, right? So we could just stay as Blue Goku. I guess basically the entire fight. I mean, I don't really see much of a point in going into blue Vegeta almost ever. Especially since the point of this video really is to... Oh, wait. But I do want to... wait. I'm gonna... Here, oh, hold on. Alright, guys. I'm coming back in. Whoops. Yeah, I reset the turn. I wanted to get at least one round of stacking in with AGL Gogeta. I didn't want to stay as AGL Vegeta. I wanted to get, you know, into the Goku in order to get a little bit of defensive stacking here. And then we could just rock Blue Goku. And remember, Blue Goku and Vegeta, we'll be able to put them wherever, right? I guess the one thing, though, about fighting this Jiren is, you know, I am going to be rocking him, you know, in Blue Goku form, right, with the dodge canceling. But it is funny, like, using the Father-Son Gallic gun with Vegeta, I mean, that puts Goku with damage reduction and guard. Like, I don't think they did a good job of balancing those two. Because that, like, the massive support to future Saga allies, plus the guard, like, adding guard to this character. I mean, dude, Goku has 80% dodge and 70% damage reduction. So you know what happens when you put guard on him, too? Yeah, you do. Yeah, we do. We know exactly what happens to him, right? Like, he gets really, really, really nuts, so... but, you know, the main point of this, of course, is definitely probably... I guess we could rock, like, you know, Goku and Vegeta next to each other. Or, you know, we could, you know, do one Vegito Blue and the other one could do Vegeta and Trunks. I mean, we could do stuff like that for sure. Alright, guys. So, here we are. Who's locked? What is the lay of the land here? We should probably just go into Gogeta. Yeah, let's just do it. Let's just fuse into Gogeta. Alright, let's go. And this will get us the Scouter, although I get in this fight, Jiren always instantly super attacks. We know that. Okay, so the locking is not really going to be an issue for us. What if I just drop Gogeta's active, and then we drop the blue Vegito active as well? It is, I think, a good idea to blow a lot of actives to kill this guy quick. I do think that's a really good idea. So, we're just going to do a bunch of actives right here. Let's go. Alright, so we got some great damage there. Dude, we're gonna one-turn this rat bastard, aren't we? I think we are. Alright, let's just put AGL Gogeta right there in slot 1. Let him cook up. Let's stay as Goku. We'll continue attack stacking. Alright. And then the gods can just do whatever. Wow, they got 7 as well. I think we could just kill Jiren right here. Holy shit, dude. Yeah, I mean, the addition of the 2 Blue Goku and Vegeta, like now, like, I don't fear Jiren. Alright, this doesn't matter. It would suck to be hit by this normally, but remember, because he seals, Gogeta's immune to debuffs, though. Right, HL Gogeta. what's funny is we're moving into a scenario, chat, by the way, where AGL Gogeta could be more, well, I mean, he kind of is more useful, I think, in the Global Dokkan Celebration Special Battle Stage 1, right, against the Goku Black and Zamasu. I do think Gogeta is actually more useful, right, because the Veku is stronger than the Potara break in that fight, and then Gogeta is just way stronger than Vegito in that fight as well, right, like the actual fusion itself, because it's just, the fight is too condensed and too rough on Vegito. Like it's just way too rough on him. He doesn't have enough defense really most of the time, right? Like you don't have enough time to defensive stack with him, and it's just very rough in there. I mean, the fight is hard like literally designed around countering Tech Vegito. So I mean that is very, very, very important, you know, information to talk about with it, right? Okay, great damage right there. No crit, unfortunately. This is the friend unit? Okay. No hidden potential system either? Damn, dude. The gods could probably still kill Jiren here, though, I think. We did get 7 orbs with them. That's huge, right? Getting the 7 orbs. I probably would just prefer to take this kid out just immediately like this in one turn, yeah. Or like, yeah, one round. You know, int bosses with AoEs and locks. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, how many int bosses with AoEs and locks do you guys think we're gonna be getting, huh? Quite a few. Oh my god, he lived with the tiniest sliver ever? No. Damn, do we want to just Vegito KO screen right here? I think I do. Yeah, chat, I'm just gonna, if you guys don't mind, I'm just gonna Vegito KO screen right here. I guess we're gonna play the animation a second time, but I mean, whatever, we get the KO screen, sure. Damn, that's heat. That's that good stuff right there. Woo! The new era of the KO kind of... I do kind of wish the KO screen would maybe stay there a little bit longer. Like, it would just remain for just, like, maybe just, like, 5 seconds longer and then fade away. But, yeah, I mean, it still looks really good. Okay, so now we have Scouters everywhere, right? I'm going to go ahead and transform with Tech Gogeta. We have a Scouter up, and this guy's not super in, huh? I mean, here's the thing. I'll put him in slot 1. So remember, we you know, Jiren has dodge canceling, but there it is right there, right? You see, we cannot be, like, we cancel that. Perfect. We don't need to worry about Blue Goku, by the way, either. I don't think that these Jiren normals, even if we get hit by them, these Jiren normals are doing double digits to us. Yeah, chat, this fight is over. This fight's, like, it's done. Like, double digits, boom, easy. It's double digits by a huge... Okay, we're... Dodge, kid. You're literally... We 80% dodge failed twice in a row? You kidding me? 80% dodge. Back-to-back fails. What? The whole point of the video is Blue Goku dodging right here. It's the whole point. Okay. I was like, dude, I would have been hot, man. Like, are you kidding? The whole point, we get here, and then we're not dodging. Would have driven me insane, dude. Alright, well, luckily we didn't have to deal with it, so. Alright, I'm gonna just wrap this up. There we go. I mean, this is free, too. There's virtually no challenge. Like, this is how you know when power creep happens too, right? Like there is literally zero challenge to this. I mean, it's not like this fight was really that tough anyway. But like now with the blue Goku and Vegeta, I mean, with how strong they could, like, it's just, I don't know. And I didn't have to use that. I only used that active to get the KO screen in the video. I didn't even need to do that. We could have just put him in slot 1. He would have dodged. Then we would have attacked and finished them off. And then we could have used the active on this next turn here instead. But I mean, I thought getting the KO screen would be pretty fire, right? All right. Good stuff by Gogeta right here. Sure. Yep. Here, hold this. Jiren does have a lot of HP, though, right? That's why I'm going to have a little present for him, which is going to be Super Vegito. I'm going to bust that Super Vegito. I think I might use Super Vegito, and then maybe we will use Blue Vegeta in slot 3 here. What do you guys think? I like that. He's not supering again? Chad, he's not supering again. Okay. Well, I guess this video wasn't contingent around this kid supering. What? Back-to-back turns, he doesn't super? That's what they call a baby boss right there. Are you kidding me? Alright, whatever. Alright, oh, actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I know it's better to get Vegito in slot 1, but we can just go ahead and get the 7 orbs for them right there. Let's hit this, and I'm gonna go into Vegeta. Yep. Boom. That should be GG. I don't think... Jiren's not living this turn. No way. He's dead. I don't think we got a ton of stacks with Tech Goku, but... oh, yeah, he is not living. Yeah, so there we go, chat. I mean, it's pretty free. I haven't been, like, racing to do showcases on these stages, really, and this is why. I mean, there's just no challenge whatsoever, right? We just jump in, we absolutely just, like, dominate, crush, and obliterate it with nothing that Jiren can really do. You know, the Global Dokkan Celebration Special Battle, I mean, that's where we go in and, you know, it's just the bosses are overtuned like crazy. I always do enjoy that. Even though, I mean, you know, I'm raging in those videos, they are still quite fun. So I'm pumped. You could tell I like doing them because I pump them out so much. Bro, like, something I really did not enjoy doing was Million Arena. That's why, I could have done a lot more showcases in Million Arena. That was not fun to me. No way. But getting, you know, slot 1 lock blown up by Goku Black and Zamasu, I don't mind it as much as... What I do mind is the hidden potential system of the show normals. I mind those. But, yeah, hard fights are fun. To me. Me, personally. I enjoy the losing and stuff, so. Alright, I think Blue Vegeta should be able to attack. I don't think Vegito is going to kill Jiren before Vegeta gets to attack. And then Vegeta, remember, is going to do massive damage, right? And all of Vegito's support is hitting Blue Vegeta as well. Okay, cool. Alright, how much damage are we doing right here, Jiren? Pow! Hold this Hamtaro kid. Yeah, I think Blue Vegeta will probably be able to finish off right here. Crazy, we still got to turn 9. I mean, I wasn't really rushing earlier on, right? Alright, Blue Vegeta up to 74. And, I mean, remember, he has a bunch of additionals in here. He's probably going to kill. And we're in slot 3, so he does guaranteed crits as well. Be gone, kid. Easy, chat. Easy. Goodbye, son. Not even tough. Bam. W. But we did get to see Blue Goku dodging towards the end. Dude, that's great. That is really... These are the moments where, like, we could see power creep has exploded, right? Like, the old tough fights are just a joke. Just an utter joke. I was going so slow and we still set my record in there. Crazy. Guys, let me know what you think, but, you know, new power creep is here.